10 celebrities who have spent the most money on others. 1. Zendaya. While expensive, luxurious, and designer goods make for great gifts, sometimes a more practical approach to gift giving is also appreciated. When Zendaya was filming Malcolm and Marie, she collaborated with other creators on the film to set up a financial structure for the crew. This was done in the form of gifting crew members shares or stocks in the film. This way, if the film was ever picked up for release, the crew would make money with each profit. Luckily for everyone involved, Malcolm and Marie was picked up by Netflix for a whopping $30 million. Zendaya believed this was a pretty reasonable and practical gift to give to those involved in making the film. Reportedly, if each crew member was given even just one share of the film, they stood to make thousands. Zendaya has spoken about continuing this effort to help the people she works with and trusts. 2. Jamie Foxx. When most people think of Robert Downey Jr., they picture Iron Man or the Avengers. Long before that, however, Downey was once working on a film with Jamie Foxx, called The Soloist. During the filming process, Foxx and Downey Jr. got close and Foxx found out that the latter had a ranch in Malibu. This ranch came with stables that were sitting empty. So, as a generous gift, Foxx gave Robert Downey Jr. 2 horses. Robert is known to be pretty generous himself. So as a thank you, the actor gifted Foxx his vintage El Camino. To make matters more surprising, the El Camino was the very same one from the Iron Man films. While celebrities can afford most things, it is refreshing when they become generous with their wealth and possessions. 3. Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton has been known for her charitable ways since the 1980s. She started the Dollywood Foundation to help decrease high school dropout rates. Once the foundation gained more traction and funding, they began sponsoring books for every child enrolled in Sevier County from birth until school began. They would send 1 book per month as a part of the Imagination Library program, to encourage reading among young kids. Parton has also established the Dolly Parton Scholarship, raising over $500,000 from a benefit concert to fund a hospital. During the pandemic, Parton also donated over $1 million for research on the virus and covered 100% tuition for any employee under Dollywood looking to further their education. 4. Nicole Kidman. Not only is Nicole Kidman a highly decorated and earning actor, she also gives back generously to the community. She has worked to raise funding for the United Nations Development Fund for Women, collecting signatures in support for the philanthropy organization. She has also helped break ground on the Family Violence Prevention Fund. In 2014, Kidman designed a Paddington Bear statue that was auctioned off to raise money for the National Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children. Apart from this, she also donates regularly to charitable organizations addressing similar concerns. 5. Keanu Reeves. After a very successful franchise with The Matrix, Keanu Reeves received an enormous paycheck and bonus. Reportedly, he donated more than $50 million from that fund to the staff involved in making the films. According to Reeves, the real heroes of the franchise are the crew behind the scenes. He credits costume designers and makeup artists, emphasizing their integral role in making the film. In addition to this, Reeves also gifted Harley-Davidson motorcycles to the stuntmen involved in the film. For John Wick 4, Reeves gifted his Rolex watches to the stuntmen. 6. Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl once showed up at the Hope the Mission in Los Angeles one night with a huge meat smoker and overnight gear. For the next 16 hours, Grohl cooked ribs and coleslaw for the people there. He reportedly fed more than 450 guests and 50 workers. All expenses for the meat and the equipment required to cook them was covered by Grohl. Whenever he could, Grohl sneaked off to take a nap in his trailer, but was otherwise very engaged with the community. When the time came to serve the food, Grohl got his family and friends involved and together they served the guests and workers at the foundation. 7. Meek Mill. In 2022, Meek Mill paid the bail amount for 20 women who were incarcerated at Riverside Correctional Facility in Philadelphia. He did so because he wanted the women to spend the holidays at home. Each woman was also given a gift card to purchase groceries or gifts for the holidays. Meek Mill stated that his prior experience of dealing with the justice system was what led him to help those women. He said, "It was devastating for me to be away from my son during the holidays when I was incarcerated, so I understand what these women and their families are going through." Meek Mill also started the Reform Alliance in 2019 along with Jay-Z. The organization aims to transform probation and parole by changing laws, systems, and culture. The objective for the organization is to create real pathways that lead to better work and well-being of those incarcerated. 8. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson launched Teremana Tequila, a small batch tequila brand. After gaining success in 2023, Johnson announced Teremana's partnership with Another Round Another Rally, ARAR, to support the hospitality community for the holiday season. For a span of 2.5 months, guests were invited to support their local restaurants and raise a glass to talented teams behind the bar while enjoying Teremana Tequila. Teremana donated over $250,000 to ARAR to support local bartenders and hospitality workers across the country. 9. Emma Watson. Emma Watson has been a leading champion for international women's rights, actively and very vocally advocating for social concerns. Since her rise in fame from the Harry Potter days, Watson has set an impressive example. She served as the face for the UN Women's He for She campaign, as a part of which she donated over $1 million. She also advocates for young minds interested in social progress and women's rights and provides scholarships for the same. She partnered with the charity Rights of Women to launch a legal advice hotline for those seeking help after facing sexual harassment. In 2018, Watson donated over $1 million to create the Justice and Equality Fund, which supported survivors of sexual harassment in the UK. 10. Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep is often described as one of the best actresses of her generation. She is known for numerous accolades, but she is also known for her undeniable contribution to charitable organizations. She is a fervent supporter of the arts. While most of her charitable endeavors are kept under wraps and she goes about it silently, it is known that she has given away over $4 million through the Silver Mountain Foundation for the Arts.